Hello and welcome in, friends of the Twitch chat. Hope everyone's doing well today. Good to see you. Hello, hello. We are, surprise, live today. I told you that I wasn't going to be live today, but I am live today. Plans changed, so hello. Hi, chat. And it just so turns out that today is our 4-year partner anniversary. 4 years ago, we got partner in 2022. On this day 4 years ago was a copathon. It was that long ago. That's crazy to think about that was happening at that time. Anyway, hello chat, hello and welcome back. Hope your Thursday is going well so far. We're also here a lot earlier than I have been starting stream, which feels nice because I actually didn't sleep in for once. So anyway, hello chat. Before we jump into anything too crazy, of course, marbles, ! Play to join on in. Calling all marblers to get yourselves in here with a shot. We got a VIP badge to give away like we do. And who won yesterday? Let me take a look. LDK defending the VIP badge. Should they be here today? We shall see. We shall see. We'll give it some time. We'll make sure everyone has enough time to load on in to the stream and get into the marble action. That's the one. That's the one. Make sure you guys get your drips and your vibe checks, all of the things. All of the things in all of the places. If you guys weren't here yesterday, we actually did a lot of stuff yesterday. We put together a basalt generator so that we could get that figured out. We went and we got a lot more pale oak wood and sand as well for the Hall of Fame. A couple of things that we needed. We finished the green hall and we started the orange hall. As a matter of fact, we got the entire floor put in place for the orange hall. Today we're going to be back in the orange hall working on building up all of the plots and everything like that. Going on and forth and what have you. What have you. Having a good day, smile, says RJ. Me too, actually. Me too. Anyway, chat. How long have we been live? 6 minutes. Oh my god. This is the fastest we've ever gotten to marbles. Hello. Hello. Hi, Risey. How go? How do? Hello. Hope you're doing well today. I can't believe it's been 4 years of being partnered. That's insane. That's insane. It's been 40. I saw that today. I didn't even realize. And then I opened up stream stuff and it was like, share the partner anniversary in the chat. And I was like, huh? I was like, wait a minute. And then I had to do the math and I was like, oh my god, it's been 4 years. Oh, I have been partnered for more of my streaming career than not at this point. By like a chunk. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because it would have happened at this time in 2022. Dang. Anyway, time really flies. Yeah. Wait, do I have the year wrong? I was watching when you got partnered. Hold on. Do I have my timeline mixed up? Because what year did I go to TwitchCon? I wasn't partner when I went to TwitchCon, and that was in October. I think I went to TwitchCon in 2022. So does that mean I got partnered in 2023? Is it 3 years? Okay, let me update that. I was gonna say 4 didn't seem right. You got partnered on stream, I know. You weren't partnered when I first followed. Okay, so it was 2023 is what you're saying. 3 year, not 4. So anyway, hey, chat! Celebrating 3 years of being a partner today. Wow! Wow! Look at that. 3 years. Wow, time really doesn't exist. Wow. End stream real quick. Yeah, do over. Everyone leave chat real quick. I'll restart. No, you can all come back again for sure. Classic. 2023 seems more apt. That was only 3 years ago. That's crazy. Lots happened in 3 years. Anyway. Just a moment. Darkberry says, donate $1,000 for Aries' 3-year partner anniversary. Bet you won't, smirk. I bet nobody will donate $1,000. Will that work, do you reckon? Do you think the reverse psychology of it all would pan out? Donates 1,000 doll hairs. Freak. Dang. Currently saving money. I wouldn't imagine anyone could right now. In all fairness, I don't actually think anyone could do that right now. So I get it. I get it. Over these 4 years I definitely have, yes, you certainly have. Absolutely. Crazy to think about. Man, it's probably a good thing that there's not an all-time dono board anywhere. Not me opening Ko-Fi to see if it actually tracks that. It's probably a good thing there's not a board for that. Remind you how much you spent. I don't think there's anywhere to see like top total. I am just briefly looking real quick. All time. Oh my god. Oh my god. There is. There is on Ko-Fi. I can see it as the creator. I can see it as the creator. Oh my god, the amount some of you have donated lifetime on there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh my gosh. Can I sort? Oh, I can sort by total. Oh my gosh. Number 1 on the board is not who you would expect it to be. Now, keep in mind, this is only Ko-Fi. This doesn't account for bits or subs or any of that, or Patreon. This is only Ko-Fi. Number 1 on the board is not who you would expect it to be. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Man, some of you guys have done way more lifetime than I would have guessed. Dang. So it's not me, says this way. It's actually not, no. I'm on my way. Copy the tournament because mine's Polish. No, send it in Polish. I want to see it. Top of the Ko-Fi board all time is RJ. I'm not gonna say how much for anybody, but top of the all-time board is RJ. Second place is the anonymous person who donated $1,000 one time. Just off of that was Single Dono, second place. Anyway. Knew it, says RJ. Knew it, says Rebecca. Sure. Oh my gosh. Happy Polish partiversary or something. Or something, yeah, something like that. Anyway, still not here, says Snowy. Okay, I won't reply to Snowy then. Anyway, I'm probably on that list. You are voided. You are. Yeah, I saw you pop up on that list. Not too far down. Anyway, chat, exclamation mark play. We got a VIP badge to give away. Calling all marblers. Calling all marblers. Get yourselves in here. Final call. Final chance. Going once, going twice. Going thrice. Alright, 10 seconds on the board. 10 seconds on the board. VIP to the winner. You guys know the drill. Leading the way off the start line is going to be RJ and Islua. And bringing up the rear, yours truly. Here we go then, round the first corner. Who's going to have the advantage through the first spinny boy? That's what we're looking for. There is a bomb in the way. Surely everyone's going to survive except for Ronan, Dark Fairy, Echo Techno, and Misty. Oh, we're going to lose Girly Pop and Sunny off of the map as well. We're down to 11 marbles remaining up front. It's going to be Dab leading the charge. We've got Sala and Beanie following suit. Voided falls off the map in the background. That is not going to help Voided's case of chasing Sloppy back down at the top of the board. Rebecca's going to fall off of the map in yonder distance. Dab and Sala battling it out for first place as we run. Dab just narrowly avoids the first trapdoor, but there's a second trapdoor, and both of the top two fall through. Now Beanie in first place. And we're going to lose Risey through the trapdoor. We're going to lose Strimmer through the trapdoor. The bomb goes off. There goes this little and RJ. We're going to lose Snowy in the background. Now, all of a sudden, Sloppy is the only eligible marble remaining as Beanie falls through the trapdoor. Sloppy is the only marble remaining in this race. All you have to do is survive the rest of the race, and the VIP badge is yours for the third time in 4 days, and for the 43rd time ever, all time. All you have to do is make it to the finish line in one piece. All you have to do is not hit that bomb. Alright, chat. Time for some marbles overtime. Here we go, Chad. Here we go. Time for some marbles overtime. Where are we going? What do we reckon? What do we think? Where are we going? I think we're due a buckshot. I think we're due a cheeky little buckshot. All right, you guys ready to hit a bullseye? You guys ready to hit a bullseye? Let's see what we could do here. Let's see what we could do here. Like I was saying, rubbing my hands together, thinking about getting more people on the list as Dark Fairy. Yes. Exclamation mark play to join on in chat. Calling all marblers. Calling all marblers. VIP goes to the winner. You guys know the drill. Try to get everyone on in here rapid fire. We're on buckshot. This map's not about who gets there first. This one's about who gets closest to the bullseye. Closer you are to the bullseye, higher in the order you will finish. That is how this one works, all right? VIP goes to the marble closest to the bullseye and eligible. All right, chat, here we go. 16 marbles, final call. Tab on in real quick, drop your exclamation mark, play. We're getting this started, not dilly-dallying any further. 10 seconds going on the board. And on we roll. Leading the charge, it's going to be Risey out the gates, but we'll see who files into where. Now, keep in mind, chat, typically, the further back you are, the better a chance you have. Oftentimes, you can get a lucky bounce off of one of the marbles who are already on the board. So if you're one of the last marbles to shoot, you've got more marbles to bounce off of, potentially helping you out. Sunny's going to be the first one. Maybe not. Dark Fairy is going to be the first one. We got Cedar, we got Sunny, we got Beanie. Strimmer's going to follow suit. RJ, Girly Pop, Sloppy, Voided, Misty, Ronan. We got Norm. We got Rebecca. We got Sala. We got Risey. And we got Dab. In that order, everyone filing their way out into the map. Oh, Dark Fairy. How do you fall off? How do you manage that on this map? That's, like, not possible. How did you do that? Well, Dark Fairy's not going to win this one. Anyway, here we go then. It's time. I'm going to have to queue up the slow motion button. We'll do it right here. All right, after those three. All right, Strimmer's got a good one. Here comes Sunny going for it. It's solid, but not great. RJ is solid, but not great. Girly Pop going to be way out of the range. Sloppy is going to get pretty good, though. That's going to be a new first place for Sloppy. Here comes Ronan. Is Ronan's line better? No, it's not. Here comes Norm. No good on that one. Here comes Voided right here. That was a stream record right there. Voided, not good. Misty, good but not great. Sloppy still holding on at the moment. Dab is the only one who can change this outcome. Rebecca is going to land it nicely. Here comes Sala, Risey, and Dab. Sala, not great. Here comes Risey. Here comes Dab. All right, slow it down. Risey gets a great bounce. That is a phenomenal bounce. That might be a new stream record. Dab is way out of here, and that means that your VIP is indeed sloppy even after all that trouble. Oh my goodness. Sloppy cannot be stopped. That is win number 4 this month. That is win number 4 this month. Oh my goodness. This is the 3rd time Sloppy has won at least 4 times in a month. More than anyone else. The record is 6, held by Sloppy and Misty in a single month. Oh my gosh. Risey did an alley-oop? That's what I mean. That distance is insane. Somebody has finally beat that stream record. That stream record stood for so long that it was Mrs. Dark Fairy and not It's Dark Fairy. That's crazy. That stream record has been there for forever, and I'm almost certain you beat it. Anyway, that's Sloppy's 43rd VIP badge all time, pulling you 3 entire wins ahead of Voided. Sloppy's 43rd win, 3 ahead of Voided, and 9 ahead of Dab in 3rd. That's crazy. Alright, there's your VIP badge. Enjoy that. Voided is in shambles. Dies of cringe. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Can I see your stream record right here? I can. Okay. Oh, it is. You did set the record. Look at that. You did indeed set the record. Perfect. All right. Let's take a look at the shop. No squishies. Frick, man. That's okay. That's all right. Hello, chat. Welcome. Lag. Hello, chat. Welcome to Minecraft. This is a craft and it's mine. Here's where we're at with Orange Hall that we got started on yesterday. We got the whole floor put in place, ready to go. Now, oh my gosh! Oh my god. Oh my god, Dan, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god, I never get to see you because I'm always sleeping in too late and then I'm on Twitch too late and I never see you. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Guys, Dan is like one of my favorite people on the planet. I hope your stream was good. I hope you all had a good stream. Thank you for the part anniversaries. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Dude, what is happening? I'm sorry. Hello, Hunt, thank you for the raid. And Dan, thank you for the raid. For all raiders from Hunt or Dan, hi. That's a lot. All at once. Hello. Hope you're all doing well. Can you guys believe that 3 years ago, it was the Copathon, which is entirely what got me partnered? I can't believe it's been 3 years. That's crazy to think about. That's insane to think about. So much has happened in that time. That's crazy. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. I'm just getting started. I literally just started my stream. We just finished our marbles. We're doing great things. We're doing great things over here. It's been 3 years. That's crazy to think about. Yeah, it is. In terms of what we've been... Okay. Oh, I need to move... I need to move Big Nerd. That's got to point at me. Hold on. I got to move that around. Hold on. Thank you, Ronan. Let me fix this real quick. That's going to turn off in a second. And then I'll turn it back on, and then I got to fix it. That was for when I was on webcam. Oh my gosh, I haven't been on webcam in a minute. Okay, hold on. Join now. Wait, which one is join now? Wait, join now. This one can go over here. And then Big Nerd can go here. But I need it to point the other way. Okay, hold. I can do this. Oh. Okay. 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 That looks good. That looks good. That looks better. There we go. Okay, hold. There we go. Okay, fixed. Fixed. Thank you, Ronan. Incredible. Didn't we let this, didn't we go through this like 6 months ago? I noticed and I never fixed it, I think is what happened. I think that's what happened, to be quite honest. But let me show you guys what we've been working on. This is our chat Hall of Fame. I've been working on this for so freaking long. Technically, like years if you count the dig as well, because this is all down at Deep Slate. But this is our Hall of Fame build that we've been putting together. I wanted to do something that was huge and extravagant and crazy and out of this world because I felt like that was necessary for how crazy of a world this is, how long I've had it going. I wanted to do something that was like not held back at all, right? So like if it sounded too crazy to do, it's not too crazy to do, and we're taking all the steps and everything like that. So we are pretty early on in the actual construction of it, having everything dug out, but we are getting there slowly but surely. The idea here is that these 4 hallways, green, yellow, purple, and orange, these are going to make up the actual Hall of Fame that you guys can join. You're going to choose whichever one you want to be a part of, and you will be placed in that hallway. The colors are based on schools of magic in the Tales of Annocia, the series of books I'm writing, and that this world is based off of. These are based on schools of magic, so like green is necromancy, orange is destruction, purple is illusion, so on and so forth, right? And you guys in the Hall of Fame itself are going to be contained within those 4. The other 4 are going to represent some of our fun side quest hallways, if you will. The dark blue one's going to be the raid hall, so this is pretty topical. What we're going to do is, I've been tracking raids in a book for quite a while, and once I'm ready to start building this hallway, I have an hourglass design I'm going to build for each person. I think you'll get your hourglass once you've raided like 3 times, and then after that, for every raid, you get a colored concrete powder added to your little hourglass, and that'll be a cool little thing we do. The pink hall, I think the pink one is getting first in stream. Yes, this is first in stream. We're going to do something cool for that. The red one is for our daily drip, and it's going to be a bunch of dripstone statues. For how many drips you have, you can upgrade your dripstone. That's a whole thing. And then the final one is going to be our marbles hall, because every day we do a marbles race for the VIP badge, and we're going to have a hall for that as well. So that's kind of the idea. That's our 8 hallways in this big old area, all underground, and it's been a fun time. It's been a fun time. It's coming together. It's looking good. We're making things happen. We're getting there. We are getting there. But anyway, that's the project. That's what we're working on. Today we're in Orange Hall. We're going to start building up some of the plots and everything like that. Got my schematic in place, all of that good stuff. But anyway, let me get caught up on chat. Kobathon wasn't when I started watching One Shot, says Risey, but it was when I started actually paying attention. It was such a great time, actually. Heck yeah. Love to hear that. Dude, the Kobathon was awesome. Lightning in a bottle. Lightning in a bottle. Okay. What do I need? What am I thinking? Hello, brain. Function? Let me turn that back on. And I probably need to get closer for it to render. I need to remind myself what I need to do these plots. Let's see. Because I know it's a bunch of black concrete. We got to figure that out. Gray wool. I need to go get more gray wool. Black wool as well. So, let me see. Let me see what we're working with over yonder. But I think I'm going to need more. White wool's fine. Black wool, gray wool. Okay. Let me go get at least 1 entire shulker extra of each of these from over yonder. That was my first one shot. I went away for a trip, lost internet for 15 minutes. Guess what you did then? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We don't need purple. Are these full? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Let me... Surely I put an ender chest in here. Good. Great. 2 of these. Oh, and my raid book's right here. This is perfect. Alright, let's add Hunt and Dan in here. Number 3, and for Dan, number 13. That's crazy. That's gonna be a crazy hourglass. Okay, got these ones. Got these ones. By the way, for any of you guys who came in on the raids, if you guys need to go do anything post stream, do not even hesitate. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. Whether it's food or sleep or anything in between. Don't you even worry about it. And for my people, if you guys don't know about Dan or Hunt, both one-shot homies actually, come to think about it. Crazy world we live in. Crazy world we live in. Great people. Love these guys. Here's relationships. Move fast. Can't believe your throuple question mark is already celebrating anniversaries. Shut up. Oh my god. That's a good one. I'm gonna get Donowald for sure. Yep. Oh, I can't even land on my own gay trampoline. Frick, man. Okay. These go over here. Which one is which? Okay. Got those figured out, and then... I guess just blacksmith stuff. Okay, so let me do this. Let's carry... Let's do... I don't even know. 6? 6 stacks of this for now? How many different things are we really taking? Not all that much. Let me do 9. 9 stacks of black wool for now. And... do I also want to carry this stuff to do the gray wool at the same time? Probably. So I'll do less of that, I think. Probably. And then we need to get some of the other stuff. Oh, there we go.
Second time is the charm.
Thank you. Thank you, Happy Stunt. Thank you for the 55 months. At tier 2, by the way. Hello. That's crazy. You're crazy. Appreciate you. Is it polished walls? Hold on. Hold on. Is it polished walls that we do over here? I think it is. Inside of these. Polished walls. This is like the empty plot. So this isn't actually what they end up looking like, but this is the basic empty unclaimed plot. So polished wall, concrete, blackstone stairs. I'm not going to do the bricks till later. Yeah, really it's just the black concrete, the stairs, and the polished wall. Okay. I do need to figure out the black concrete, actually. I don't think I have a lot of that. Let me see. I have 4. I have 4 entire black concrete. Okay. Let's fix that. One of these will give me 8 stacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I wonder how much black concrete I've made in this world. I don't even know. I love me my cheeky data packs, though. I tell you what. Okay. Stairs and walls. Stairs and walls. Stairs and walls. Walls and stairs. Stairs and walls. How many of these? Probably just one thing of stairs for sure. And then probably a third thing of walls. And call that a day. That's a full inventory. Okay. Let's make it happen, chat. I think this is a good... This is a good... Go to sleep. Stairs and donut walls. What did I donut wall? What happened? Did I donut wall something? Hold. Just stairs and walls. Sometimes I'm concerned about my inability to remember what we're talking about. Sometimes I get a little concerned at just how little I keep up with my own stream conversations. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. It's bad, dude. It's bad. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. Life as a streamer is hard, man. Yeah, we have the hardest job in the world. We have the most difficult job ever. Nobody has it harder. Real and true. How far up? I want to go to one below there. Yeah, okay. So we want to go that high up on each of these as we go. And just do all of these all at once. Okay. All vibes. You wanna come replace this rear hub and bearing for me then? No, I actually got a thing that day. I can't. I have a thing. Otherwise, I totally would. I just, I have a thing that day. Sorry. Maybe next time. Oh. See, I don't want to have to go get shears. I need to not misplace the wool. And I do need to put some lights up here, actually, so we'll go right there. I'm being outright manipulated by the other people in the uni group project, but it's nothing compared to all the stream gremlins. Dang. Dang. So real. Oh my gosh. Okay, got those. We're not going to do that outer layer until later. Hi, Ginger. How's it going? Hello. One of these days, I'll stop misplacing wool. One of these days. Okay. Now we just gotta do that 59 more times. Easy. Easy. This one wool? I think that's wool.
It's Dark Fairy, extortion failed successfully, smile.
Brother. Huh? Ginger, thank you for the 20. What are we doing here? Oh my gosh. Thank you for the 20. $20 closer to getting a car. Appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Wow. I get bullied on the daily, says Dark Fairy. It's okay. I'll turn the other cheek. I will look away. I will not see it happen as long as I get money for it. As long as I'm still getting money for it, I don't see anything happening. You know? Oh, that was Dark Fairy. You were timing out Dark Fairy. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. See you in 10 minutes, Dark Fairy. See you in 10 minutes. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. I totally forgot that we added that. Forgot we made that a thing. That's crazy. That's crazy. What can I say? Bit of an entrepreneur myself. I got some good ideas. New goal: get trimmer car in 2 months. In 2 months? Whoa. That's a lot of money in a short time. Because realistically, our goal is probably headed for like 8 or 9,000 at least. Because I need to be able to like get a car that's...
Happy partner Aniv.
Oh my gosh! From Colin V. Oh my gosh. Such a little sweetie. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I gotta update this. 1025 1100. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. You guys are so nice. You guys are too kind to me. Oh, rip Ginger. See you in 5 minutes. Hate that one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All out war in here. Can you guys take your war to the Ko-Fi donos? Thanks. If you just carry that over to the Cove Inonas, that'd be great. Nobody will get in trouble if I get paid, you know? I'm like a mafia boss. I need my, as long as I give my money, we're square. Oh boy. Ronan timed out Misty. Oh, here we go. Here's the train. Ginger timed out Dark Fairy. Misty timed out Ginger. Ronan timed out Misty. Alright, who's getting Ronan? Who's timing out Ronan? Here we go. Someone's gotta do it. Just know, whoever does it, you're probably getting timed out next. That's probably why nobody's doing it, to be honest. At a certain point, chat, I will have nobody left talking in chat. At a certain point, there are diminishing returns because the bit is funny until there's nobody talking in chat, and I have nobody to bounce off of. Chaos. Hi, Alex. How's it going? Oh my gosh. I'm petty. Ban all the mods. Says not Dark Fairy. Huh. Well, if that's what not Dark Fairy has to say, I wonder what actual Dark Fairy would have to say. Oh, Sloppy got Ronan. Sloppy got Ronan. Rip. Rip. The train continues. Dang. Sorry, guys. Yeesh. Alright. Who's getting sloppy? Someone's gotta do it. You wanna keep that timeout train alive. I think it's already at about the longest it's ever been for a timeout train. Insane stuff. Crazy things happening in this moment. Good, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm actually doing really good. I'm doing really good. Oh, Rebecca timed out Sloppy. See, now this is interesting because Rebecca's a mod and it costs a lot more channel points to time out Rebecca. Interesting play. All right. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Respect for not just timing Sloppy out as a moderator. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What am I working with? I need black wool. Spend your channel points, smirk. Dare ya. Smirk. Dang. Dang. Rebecca's so confident nobody's gonna do it. I'm starting to get scared no one accidentally tabbed my name. It's okay, as long as the next person in line doesn't have the same first couple letters, you should be fine. Beanie timed out Rebecca? Oh my gosh, Beanie spent the channel points? Oh no, moderator on moderator violence. Oh. Oh my gosh, the betrayal. The betrayal. Happy Stunt timed out Beanie. Oh no. I'm not gonna have any mods left. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh, the humanity. Oh no. Chat, what are we gonna do? Time to get a new mod. Yeah, at this rate, someone times out Happy Stunt, we might actually be out of mods unless this Lou is still here. Or Norm. I guess there are enough mods around. Surely. Surely. Unironically happened before. Goody bit me. Did his mod accidentally? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. How many people just got timed out? That is crazy. Who's next? I think you're next. I think you're the next one to get got if somebody wants to spend the channel points on that. Would be a funny scenario to mod a new person because all the mods are timed out. That would that would be the least expected scenario to ever happen. That's insane. Oh my gosh. They're too busy timing each other out. I need more mods. Oh my gosh.
Happy Stunt Smile can't afford the channel points.
Oh my gosh. Can't afford the channel points. Here's $20. Brother. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ginger, for the 20 additional. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Rip Bozo Happy Stunt. That's 10 minutes because it's the dono. Hate to see it. And Ginger's back from the other timeout. I love to see mod on mod violence still is the thing. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah. Glad I woke up this morning and chose violence. Yeah. Guess so. How many mods are left? Well, with 3 of them, I think it depends on who's actively in chat versus lurking. But off the top of my head, Isla and Norm have been here today. Well, I guess 4 were timed out, right? Or 3? No, Beanie, Rebecca, Happy Sun, Dark Fairy. Yeah, 4 were timed out. So, yeah. But I think Dark Fairy's back by now. It's been like 5 minutes. Or just about to be back, at least. I'm gonna have to remind me to re-add Dark Fairy and Happy Stunts mod badges. Those weren't done through the automated streamer thing, so I have to do those myself. Norman Sala. Oh yeah, Sala's here. Norm deleted it. Norm was like, nah. I'm not here. That's funny. Let streamer forget to remod. Why are you like this? Don't note that. Don't write that down. That's not what we want. Why is everyone so violent today? Chat woke up and chose violence. I can't. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, Ginger timed out Dark Fairy with channel points before Dark Fairy was remodded. That's crazy. You got a cheap timeout because... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's just straight up bullying right there. Oh my gosh. That's just toxic. That's just toxic. Jeez. Couldn't afford the channel points to time out Happy Stunt. Could afford a normal timeout though. That's a different story. As soon as I timed Rebecca, I immediately got a snap. I love that. Give me my sword, hurry, please. I'm shaking. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Norm can do it. I forgot lead mods can do it. Oh my gosh. I forgot. That's so nice. I don't have to tab out and Norm can do it. Oh my gosh. That's nice. Lead mod feature, great feature. Thank you, Twitch. Misty, oh, you tried. You tried, buddy. Rebecca's a mod now. It's okay. I'll refund you. Refund. Let me clear this channel point queue. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 timeout redeems and 2 dono timeouts. 9 timeouts in a row. Oh my gosh. I'm torn between we have to keep Norm and we need Norm out of the way, says RJ. Well, at this point in your deliberation, it has gotten to the point where the other mods are back. And so now we're just back at square one here. Oh, where's the wool? We'll get these. I should probably get some more black concrete. Let's do just 2 more of each for now. I'll get the walls because I did run out of those pretty quick. Mobile's so laggy with badges. How do you mean? Beep, boop, beep. Okay, and 4 things of walls. And back to it. I keep going to Green Hall. Out of habit. I had 1 job. Oh my gosh. There we go. Easy 3 days. Hi, Snowy. Mobile freaking sucks. Yeah. Yeah. How we're doing? We're doing really good. We're doing really good. Chat chose violence today, so there have been 9 consecutive timeouts. Everyone timing each other out. It's been crazy. But, yeah, so watch your back because you're a moderator. They've been going after moderators. The mods have been going at each other. Other people have been timing out mods. It's a mod massacre. So, you know. Be careful out there. Just be careful out there, you know? I don't know the word careful. Oh, Snowy lives dangerously. Oh, snap. Okay, alright. But if Norm isn't here, they can't get their swords back if it happens again. But at the same time, I don't want to time out Norm. I see. Because Norm is the lead moderator. And this would give you guys a better shot at timing out the other mods before they get their swords back. Thusly continuing the cycle. Because our only other lead mods are not here, and Dark Fairy's timed out. Because we have Dark Fairy, Norm, Toxaton, and Junilove. And I haven't seen Toxaton or Junilove. Yes, you are, Ginger. Yes, you are. Not gonna lie, this song makes my heart hurt because nostalgia. Oh no. Lurking, not vibing too much. Oh, I'm sorry, Snowy. Hope you feel better. Hope your day gets better. Appreciate you. Wonder how long it's gonna take us to do all 60 of these plots. One of the more tedious parts of these builds. Okay. One more stream. I think we'll get these done today. I'm just wondering how long it's gonna take. I want to say in Green Hall we got it all done in a day. Let's try to think, because I don't think we'll run into material issues. We should have everything we need. It's just gonna be a matter of getting this all in place. We'll see. We did the entire floor yesterday, on top of everything else we did. I mean, if we didn't have to do all the material gathering and setup yesterday, we probably could have done the floor and a chunk of these. That's alright, though. If I can get all 60 of these plots put in place, and anything beyond that with today, I'll be happy. And I mean, we're already halfway down the first line, and then there's 3 more lines, so. Did Happy Sun get timed out? Yes, via donos. Is Dark Fairy back yet? Oh no, poor Dark Fairy. Contexto last night was both frustrating and exciting. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing that more often. That was fun. That's a good little stream game. For whenever I can be typing, so it doesn't work good for a food break, but whenever I need to just sit around and game for a minute. Welcome back. Quick. Alright. Let me reinstate your lead moderator. Okie dokie. Alright. Debating breaking streamer real quick, says RJ. You already did that. You know what you did. You already did that. I'll be back. Alright, we'll see you when you're back. I mean, more, Smile. What do you mean more? Why do you want to do more? My precious, says Dark Fairy. Good to have you back, Dark Fairy. I would hate to be Ginger right now. I think the tension right now is in like the uncertainty of like what's Dark Fairy gonna do. The mystery of it is almost worse. Just waiting for Ginger to get like whatever's coming, but we don't know what it is. Or just waiting. Edge of our seat. Ginger sweating. Oh boy. Also, mod badge. Can one of you guys mod Happy Stunt? As long as you don't accidentally mod Happy Funt, then we're good. Don't trust that one. I mean, she got $40 out of me. I don't think she could be a Madge. I, for one, am certainly not. I, for one, am certainly not. Discord. What do you... Okay, good. Hold on. Hold on. I need my phone charger. I need my phone charger. Okay. Okay. Hold on to your butts, chat. I gotta do something real quick. Thank you, Ginger. Classic. Classic. Oh, Grandpa mowing the lawn outside. Good thing I closed my windows today. Continue holding. I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Okay, chat, I'm back just in time. Ginger has been timed out for 525,960 seconds by Dark Fairy. So I think we got our answer. Can somebody do the math on that? Can somebody do the math on that? What? How long exactly is 525,960 seconds? 6 days, 2 hours, 6 minutes. Dang. Dang. Ginger, I'll untime you out for another 20 bucks. Easy. Easiest extortion you ever seen. Stare. So, if we learned a lesson today, chat, it's not to mess with Dark Fairy. Nice knowing you. Excited for Ginger's return on Wednesday. Jeez. Well, you won't miss anything tomorrow at least, Ginger, because I know for sure I won't be streaming tomorrow. And that one's not one that's gonna end up being, oh, whoops, guess I am. I'm going all the way to Cleveland tomorrow. That's a 4-hour drive. Mod boost. I don't see anything. I got paid. I don't see anything. Banning mods is too cheap. I mean, it's just a timeout. It's just a little cheeky little $20 timeout. Better than a 15-hour. That's true. That's true. I like a good drive. 15 is intense. You know what would have been hilarious if it was 525,600 minutes? Ooh, we'll have to do that next time. Cleveland? Is that where they make all the cleavers? Yeah. Just like how hamburgers come from Hamburg? Yeah. Yeah. $525,600 moments of truth? What are we talking about? Does Hamburglar go back to Hamburg to steal hamburgers every time? Ronan, shut up. I tried to time out for a year too, and it didn't work? You couldn't time him out for a year? Dang. 525,600 moments so dear. Okay. Is this a reference I'm not getting? Gonna need you to watch the musical Rent immediately. Okay, I guess I'm not getting it. Dang. I'm uncultured, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is the unknowing job of the people I surround myself with that they need to culture me on everything. Is that like 60 years? Probably. I don't know. You think I can do math? Working on it. Go watch Rent? I've never even heard of Rent. I wonder if Girly Pop has. Girly Pop enjoys a good musical. It's how many minutes are in a year, silly. Oh. That's news to me. It's a lot of cups of coffee. That is a lot of cups of coffee. read hours instead of minutes. Yeah, that's a little different. A little bit of a different range of time there for sure. Speaking of musicals, chat, I get to see Hamilton and Phantom of the Opera live, my two favorites. Couldn't be a better possible outcome. Now, is this the part where I say I've never seen either? Ginger is probably like, I have to work anyway. He's probably not even suffering. Yeah, doing taxes. Not suffering. Shut up right now, says Rebecca. Bring me, take me, pick me. Rent is on my list of things we need to watch, says Girly Pop. Okay. I didn't know Girly Pop was still listening. You're probably still driving. Why does no one know how to drive? That is a great question. Well, we do give licenses to anybody here in the States. I'm pretty sure the only requirements to pass your test are that you're a living, breathing human, and that's about it. Let me easy place. I'm just gonna start easy placing these. I'm not driving right now. I had to stop. Okay, I know where you stopped. Do they just give it outside the registration office? Pretty much. I'm glad to see that Dark Fairy's response was measured, says Ragin to me. But with a 6-day timeout, Dark Fairy is just saving me money. Medium dog. Oh boy. Hi Noon, how go? How do you? Oh boy. What a day. What a day already. Chat, it's not even noon. Not even noon yet. Saving me money. Y'all have been very entertaining today, says Girly Pop. That was probably the most entertaining drive you've ever had, listening to all of the chaos that's been going on stream. Oh my gosh. Bunch of hooligans in this chat. I raised them myself. Lost track of how many. Fun to watch Shark Fairy be split. Punish me for no reason versus extort money from me for airing. Yes. Times I laughed. Dink donk. Dink donk. Does anyone have this new vertical chat thing on mobile? Just read Ginger's message, says Rebecca. Medium dog. I forgot about medium dog until that message. What happened? Hi, Bloom. Hello. Hi, friend. Hope you're doing well. I'm out of walls. No. No. Where are my medium dogs at in chat? Vertical? I don't know what you're. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Pix Raid, hello! How's it going? Welcome in, everybody. How's your stream? What do you guys get up to? Dude, it's been so long! It's been so long. I hope you've been well, Pix. It's good to see you, dude. I was off of Twitch for quite a while with mental health stuff going on, and only recently got back to the usual, to my routine, to everything. It has been a whole thing. It has been a whole thing. But we're back to it. We're back to it. back in the swing of things. I hope you had a good stream. I hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome in. We are currently working on our Hall of Fame for all of you guys. I've been working on this build for a couple years now, on and off, and this is my big dedicated to you guys project in this world here. We just celebrated the 11-year anniversary of this world at the end of last month, and we have been putting together these hallways, most recently, starting to get everything in place for you guys to be able to join in here, have your own plots and little areas in this world to build up with time. Right now we're working on Orange Hall. This is the third out of the 4 I need to do for the main area. Purple's the last one. And then on the diagonals we get to do some other fun stuff like a raid hall and for our marbles and stuff like that. So we'll get there. But that's the project. That's what we've been working on. That's what's going on. Been making some cool stuff happen. Amazing to see this world still going. Oh yeah, you know it. Always got a ready to run. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Pix. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. And for anyone else who came in here from the raid, if you guys need to raid and run, get some rest, get some food, do whatever you gotta do, don't you even worry about it. Oh, I forgot. I need walls. Don't you worry about it. We'll be here for a while. I only recently started stream, so we're here for a bit. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what we haven't done in a while, chat. We haven't actually done any tour times in a minute, so I can give it tour time. That would be a good time. Let me find where I put this. I'll give you guys a little tour of the world. Tell you a little bit about the project, because I'm sure Pix probably mentioned a little bit of it at the end of stream. For any of you guys who are new to stream, welcome to the land of Blue Tora. That is the name of the continent you are looking at right here. This is our Minecraft world. But it's also a lot more than just our Minecraft world, because this entire world is built modeled after a series of books that I'm writing in the real world. It's high fantasy, medieval, and the idea is that over the years, while I work on the world building and creating everything from like a writer's perspective and kind of, you know, building it all up in that way, I'm also actually building it all up in Minecraft. And so, dating all the way back to 2015 when I started this world, I have been slowly putting together different places, different pieces, towns, city, villages, and everything in between, trying to recreate the things that I'm writing about in this world and bring them to life in Minecraft. Over the years, I have also used this to learn how to become a proper builder in Minecraft. So I've also improved quite a bit over the years and learned a lot. But these are all places in this world, all areas that we can find going in any which direction, all things we've done over the years. And it's been a lot of fun. This is the coolest thing I've ever done. This is the coolest thing I have ever done. And we're still going. I don't think I'll ever get it done, to be honest with you guys, but that's fine. That's fine. It's our forever project. It's been like 11 years. It'll probably be at least 11 more. But if you guys have any questions about it, let me know. Ask away, ask away. I do not mind talking about the project, answering anything, all that sorts of stuff. But there's a tour. There's a little tour. I haven't done a tour in so long. I am so rusty. What I want to put this into like a nice little video. That's what I need to do. Then I don't have to worry about it. If I do that, I don't have to worry about it at that point. Anyway, normally we're building cities and kingdoms. In this world, we're focusing more on the lore side of things. However, as of late, we've taken a little bit of a departure from that just so I can work on some other stuff, like our brand new storage room and this Hall of Fame. And once we get this build done, we'll be back to cities and kingdoms and more like lore-oriented things and everything. So we have that to look forward to in due time as well. Is any of your writing available? So I'm currently remastering and re-releasing a short story anthology series that I wrote as like a greater universe thing for the series that I'm writing. The main books themselves are still in progress, but if you type !BOB, I've got the first audiobook uploaded. It's about 30 minutes for part 1 of that series. And that gets you introduced into like the Pantheon and a lot of kind of the foundation of what the Tales of Annocia is. If you watch the lone release on that YouTube channel, you can see that in there. But I've got 25 more. I still need to upload 25 more short stories will be uploaded on there as well. But !BOB will give you the Tales of Annocia channel, and then that's separate from my Minecraft YouTube channel, which I also have. Do you have a favorite area you could show us in your Minecraft world? From that tour up to this point, I think my favorite, along with everybody else, is, with most everyone else, is the city of Lethio, which is up in the mountains here. And I built all of these mountain peaks by hand as well. It took us quite a while. It took us a year and a half to get this place done, but I love this place. Love this place. It's very special to us. It was definitely where I took a really big step as a builder for sure. It was a lot of fun to build. This is where most people found the stream. Most people who hang out here regularly, I think, found it during the time period in which we were building that place. I think once I get this Hall of Fame done, this will be my new, like, favorite single build that I've done. I think it's turning out so nice. I'm excited to get to that point as well. In due time, in due time. I gotten, like, a really good amount of that wool last time. I guess we'll go with that. Let me do, I guess, 3 more things of black concrete. I don't even know how much of this I'll need. Let me just do a stack and a half, stack and a half, and then I want to fill the rest of it with walls. That'll give me like 5 stacks of walls, which should be good. How much time did this big haul take? I have been working on this on and off for a couple years now. This is all under Deep Slate, and it was a lot of digging. Even with Instamine on the Deep Slate, it was a lot of digging. Time-wise, I'm up to 4.6 million blocks of Deep Slate dug out. But yeah, this is all underground, and it's a whole thing. It took a long time to dig it out, and like, relatively speaking, the building has gone very fast. The building side of this has gone by very, very quickly, compared to the digging. So we're making a lot of really good progress, really quickly, which has been great. Has been going wonderfully. Okay, let me put those there. Let me put this dye back in here, the extra. I remember the big dig days. What's great is we've had, like, multiple big digs at this point. From, like, digging out where West Wind goes, to digging out the Coliseum area, to digging the Hall of Fame out. I feel like there is always a dig that is big in this world, and that is simply just the way of life. We're always digging holes. I'm gonna have 6 things for walls. That's good. We run out of those walls so quick. Okay, that should be enough to keep us going. Do I want more rockets? Yes, probably. We'll do that. I also need to add Pix's raid to the raid book for the raid haul. We'll do that. Into my Deep Slate. You have a data pack or mod for that? No, I just gave myself haste 10 because I determined that digging like 4 million blocks worth of Deep Slate was only going to be worth it if I had haste. And chat agreed. We made the collective decision. What else was I doing? Oh, raid book. Hold on. I also found out if you want to insta-mine Deep Slate from on the back of a Happy Ghast while riding it, if you give yourself haste 100, it'll work. So do with that information as you will. I was curious to find out. Ooh, that's number 10 from Pix? That's crazy. That's crazy. Future raid haul. We'll have that applied. I totally understand that, yeah. There's only so much grinding torture I'm willing to go through before it's not worth it. And I wanted to go all out on this build, so not afraid to bust out the old haste 10 command. Hopefully, I don't need to do any more digging in here for a while. I planned out the main Hall of Fame halls here enough that there's 60 plots in each to start out with, and you can only join one anyway per person, so shouldn't have to worry about these for a while. And then it's just the diagonal halls where I do some of the other things that we're representing here. I'll have to make sure whatever design we come up with isn't too crazy.
Congrats with 3 years partners anniversary. The Multiversal Broadcasting Agency says anniversary, nice.
Thank you, Niku, for the 62-month resub. That's insane. 60 freaking 2 months. Absurd. Insane. Crazy. Wacky wild. Oh my gosh, I hope you've been well. It's been a little bit since I've seen you around. Hope everything's going good. Chat, area has a car fund. It's not a U-Haul fund, it's just a car fund. Relax, relax, relax. One of the plots you're currently building will be mine. It'll probably be one towards the front. Because we have like an order we're gonna give away. It'll probably be one of the first 3 in orange. Also, this is the final one on this wall, so this will be 16 plots done, because we have 16 on the walls, and then 14 on the inside parts. I'm writing my bachelor's thesis, and back hurts. I am until tomorrow at 10 a.m. to finish it. Wish I had more time. Oh my goodness. This is the big one. The big one, the whole thesis. Oh my gosh, you got this. You got this. I'm proud of you. You made it so far. You're doing phenomenal. We're all so proud of you, Smile. Aries actually gonna outright buy a U-Haul as a daily driver. Actually, I'm gonna outright buy the company. That's what the dono goal is for. I'm actually just gonna buy U-Haul. And then I'm gonna rename it to We-Haul. And put a hammer and sickle on there. I'm sorry. I believe it. Nikki, you're doing awesome. Yes. This is why I don't school. I also don't school. That's okay. Outsource U-Haul to another company. Ooh. What shenanigans could I get away with if I buy U-Haul with like a shell company or something, and then use that to do shady tax loophole shenanigans? What kind of fraud do you think I could commit? Asking for a friend. This is a joke. I'm joking, chat. This is not serious. Lurk, this is an awesome project. I gotta go, but also stay. I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words and for hanging out. Okay. Up, up, and away. We got so much of this stuff to do. So much progress to make. Should I turn gamma on? I feel like I should just turn gamma on. It's a little dark in here. It's just a little dark in here. I would love to school again. I just don't know what to do. That's fair. That's fair.
Happy 3-year anniversary.
Oh my gosh. That scared me. Oh my gosh. Peaches. Oh my gosh. Hello. That's a lot. That's a lot. Whoa. 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 Peaches, thank you so much. That's crazy. You're crazy. You're insane. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Peaches. You're so sweet. I have too many things I want to do to be able to school. Real. At least I can write about what I like. I like transmedial works and fan fiction, and how Zelda and LIS and their transmedial works connect library and information sciences to sociology and literature science. I know like 3 of those words. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. I gotta check my phone. Hold chat. Oh, it's just the email from that. Okay. Let's see here. This one's good. Oh my gosh, hi Hoof, how's it going? Hello, how do?
Vroom vroom.
Dude, what? What? May, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. You're crazy. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, May. What the heck, dude? You're too sweet. You're too kind. You guys are too nice. You're doing too much, dude. Oh my gosh. Ooh, whoops, somebody plus 50'd when I wasn't looking. Oh my gosh. It's okay. Thank you so much, May. What the heck? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Chat, we're gonna get a car in no time at this rate. You guys are insane. Oh my gosh. So I happened to look at the mod log, says Junie Love. Oh, don't. Yeah. Brain is telling me to keep first place, but logic is telling me I need some money. No, you're fine. You're fine. The people who are donoing aren't at risk of overthrowing you. You're good. Not unless Isluo or Ginger go crazy. They would be some of the closer ones. Every time I look for my guitar picks, I can't find them for the life of me. I don't know what life as a guitar player is like. I feel like that's probably a common thing, though. Speaking of Ginger, was anyone gonna remove that, or... Oh yeah, Ginger's still timed out. Yeah. Yeah. I'll bring him back. Yeah, I'll bring him back. Oh my gosh.
Hello Evrinian. We are a plant.
What? What? Were those words? Thank you, Niku, for the $10. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Niku. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Ginger got back just to type exclamation mark alert. That's incredible. That's incredible. Ginger was gone for like an hour. That's probably worth it. That's probably fair. Better than like 2 days or whatever it was gonna be. 500,000 seconds. Surely Ginger was just sitting there counting the seconds. All the way up to 500,000. 6 days and 2 hours is where it started. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You were about to be gone for so long. What a day it's been. What a day it has been. Working on teams for a software pilot. Don't you do taxes? Such a great start to my Thursday. It feels like Friday almost. Ooh. Happy to hear that. Heck yeah. Bullied for cheap profit. Sniff. I should be more expensive. Yeah, this just in. Specifically Dark Fairy costs additional to timeout. Snowy redeem positivity. Oh boy, chat. Okay, here's how it works. When somebody redeems positivity in the chat, I need everyone who's listening to think about something good that has happened to you today or recently. Whether it's good news, maybe you're proud of something, you accomplished something, maybe it's just a good day. Whatever it is, maybe you're looking forward to something. Give us some good vibes in the chat. What's going on in your life that you are feeling good about, that you're happy about, that you're positive about? Only what you're willing, comfortable to share. Of course. $20.01. Got it. Yeah. I do taxes, but we use software to do said taxes. Oh. Trimmer already knows mine, Smile. Yeah. That's true. I got tax returns and got money out of it. That's good. When tax season rolled around for me, I had to spend $2,000. I had to become the government's sugar mama for a day. And give it $2,000. Yeesh. I got timed out for 6 days. Feels good, man. After 3 weeks, I mowed the lawn and it only took 30 minutes. Procrastination is crazy. Yeah. You just mowed the lawn. Dude, the snap that I got from Rebecca, I will not say. However, that was the funniest thing. Genuinely, consistently, one of the funniest people I have ever met. Oh my gosh. I got several big jobs lately, so it's a big stress reducer. Ooh, nice. Let's go. I got chat to donate past 1,000. Heck yeah. I graduated. I'm glad I'm free now. Let's go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Thank you for the partner anniversary wishes. Hi, Kika. If that's how I say your name, let me know if I got it wrong. I will do my best. It was 90 degrees outside. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It probably gets humid there too, yeah? Okay, the first step into a life I want to live. I have to chat a lot with my family. It's always a plan, but it's worth it. Yes! Heck yeah. Listen, if anyone knows about taking steps to live the life they want to live, it is me over the past year and a half. I have gone through so many life changes and so many things that have led to me or have been in the name of me living the life I want to live. And it's not easy, and it's not simple, and it's not quick. But it is worth it. Okay, we need to go get some more stuff. Huh?
Let's finish this goal. Now, did you know that bioregionalism is the idea that areas should be formed after local bioregions in order to make resource usage better, and something else I think. Another fact, there is no other fact. Use your local library, read fanfiction, eat cake.
Did anybody catch that? Because I feel like I got lost after the second word. Crank that? Okay. There you go. Enjoy your dolly. More concrete. Ginger and Dark Fairy both just jamming out. Music really does bring people together. Yeah, that's a good point. Dink. People just dink anything these days, says Judy Love. No, just you. Actually, I've started getting dinks now too, so who knows? Who knows?
Party hat, happy partner anniversary.
Party hat. Thank you, Big Tasty. Oh my gosh, thanks for using your Prime on me. 6 entire months. New sub badge, by the way. That is a green book. Enjoy your green book. And I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Dink donk. Girly Pop had to dink donk at hearing it. Did I just hear the lawnmower completely die outside? I don't like the lawnmower just exploded. I heard dink. I know you did. Oh, I gotta turn the music back down. That was a little bit loud. Thank you guys for the lurks. Those of you guys who are lurking, appreciate you. Happy partnerversary. Thank you. It is a fine day indeed. You know what? Come to think about it, I think this is the first year I have been live for my partner anniversary. I feel like the past 2 years I wasn't live. Because I remember I always see it happen in other chats, partner anniversary, and I'm like, huh, I've never had that in my chat. And I think it's because I'm never live on the anniversary. Just by happenstance. I think this is the first time I have been. I don't remember previously having been live the last 2 times. But I also know that we got partnered on the 22nd, not the 21st. So Twitch definitely has a little bit of weird, like, timing on that, where it, like, didn't count the day or something, and so it's, like, technically 1 day off or whatever. Anyway. I won't be live tomorrow anyway, so let's celebrate it today. Must have a 365 counter instead of date locked. Must have had a leap year in there. I got partnered in 23, so yeah, because 24 was the leap year, right? That'll do it. So does that mean after another leap year, it'll go to the 20th of May? Whoa. I'm gonna be live on my birthday. Well, I work on my birthday anyway. Oh, happy early birthday. Work lunch, catch y'all on the flip. Yes. We will see you on the flip. Remind me, May 20th, 2028. Out of all of the years, 2028 doesn't seem like it's like, that number feels weird. Like, how is that gonna be a year? You know what I mean? I don't know. Does that make sense? I feel like seeing that in writing, that doesn't, I don't know, it feels like a weird number. I'm going to a fake country that year. What? What does that even mean? Australia. Australia is a fake country? What? You can't say that. An Australian raided us today. You can't say that. Can confirm I've been there. Interesting. It's just redneck Britain. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But like, isn't that fun though? Isn't that the appeal? I don't know. Never been. Oh, it was a blast. I want to go. I want to go to Australia. Almost done with the second row. That'll be 30 of them done. Halfway. I'm curious to take a look at some of our block stats after we finish this one. Like, we still got a long way to go in the Hall of Fame here, but I'm curious to see how some of these have increased. Okay. I want to take a look. Items. Times crafted. Still planks and emeralds and glass and gold. Quartz is getting up there, though. Because it counts as crafted when you trade. I'm getting up there on quartz. Spruce planks are still crazy, though. I've crafted a lot of polished deep slate. Okay, what about used? Interesting. I wouldn't have expected sandstone to be that high. We're getting up there on deep slate tiles. That'll be one of the most used eventually. Huh. I placed 36,000 black concrete. That's a lot of black concrete. And 30,000 black concrete powder. I've eaten 25,196 cans of barks. Golden carrots. 22,000 black stone. Wonder what would it be if I combined all the quartz, all the blackstone. Hmm. Hmm. That's a lot of polished deepslate. Yes, it is. Save up for a max out baller desktop or only go for specs I need. If you go for the max out baller desktop, I feel like it's going to last you longer in terms of not becoming obsolete. You know what I mean? Where like if you only go for the specs you need, you only have so long before those are like outdated, you know? So, if you're already going to be spending a lot of money anyway, because even if you're just getting the specs you need, you're still spending a lot of money, you might as well spend even more money, you know? When spending lots of money, you might as well spend it all. Write that down. Write that down. Streamer special. Streamer special. Sounds like poker advice. Listen, I have never played a game of poker in my life. I don't even know how to play. But, trust. As good advice. What's the worst that could happen? Oh my gosh, I can't get up. There we go. Car fund go zoom. Gotta love it when number go up. Yes. We do indeed gotta love it when number go up. What would I run out of? Black wool. I just know blackjack. Yeah. Oh, it's easy. Why buy one at regular price when you can get two at double the price? Yes. Okay, we'll do that many gray wool. I'm gonna need another shulker of black wool before we're done. If I do... I don't even know how much of these I should do. 24? How many should I bring to do that many? I don't even know. Try that out. Oh, that was a perfect amount. Okay. Drop those in there. And I'll probably get some more stairs, some more walls. I think that'll be good. Okay. Back into the hole. I'm gonna remember to drink all of my caffeine before it's too late in the day. Flavor of the day today, chat, by the way, is Orange Kiss Alani. Also, give me 2 seconds. I need to check something. When I told my CompSci family friend the specs on my PC, which I just used to play Stardew and Sims, I was accused of driving a Ferrari to the shops for milk. So I reckon, just go all out. Yeah. Yeah. It's when you spend $5,000 on a rig, just to play Minecraft. Been there. I haven't actually spent that much on a computer ever. No, if I had $5,000 right now, I would not spend it on a computer. It would be going towards the cargo. Granted, I have absolutely no idea what computers are, says Lycan, so I'm legitimately surprised mine even works. Honestly, for how long you didn't have it hooked up, which still baffles me, and I also find it hilarious that you had it for so long without having it hooked up. NASA supercomputer. I bet those NASA computers get so many frames in Minecraft. At least 60. Maybe even 69? Maybe. They literally used a Nikon camera to take a pic from behind the moon. That's good advertisement right there. I got a text. It was an update from Girly Pop, but we were good. Safely arrived. And onward. Oh, I did not mean to open that. Oh, shoot. Back here. Okay. I'm starting to think NASA has a massive rig that's like very jank, but works for them very well. Yeah, you know that's still running Windows XP. You know those NASA computers are still running Windows XP, 100%. I remember the good old days. Actually, while I do know what it was like to be on a computer with like Windows XP, it was still before my time. A little bit. I grew up on Windows 7. Some of them are still using COBOL. I don't even know what that is. I got to experience XP and Vista, I think. I do recognize Vista. That sounds familiar. I did grow up on 7, though, yeah. I remember XP, but I don't really know their names. XP stood for, extra... extra puting, you know, because it computes. XP was for extra puting. Extra pewter power, that's right. Yep. Extra pewter is actually what they called me in college, too. If you guys didn't know that. XP for short. I feel old all of a sudden. It's okay. It's okay. There is genuinely the widest range of ages in the audience that watches this stream. We got everyone from people still in high school to people who are retired. Windows 3.1 is where it's at. Interesting. I'm picturing the Hill desktop background. Yeah. People who have high schoolers. Huh? I don't follow. I don't follow the double keck. Who remembers the 5.25-inch floppy disk? I do remember floppy disks. I do remember them. We had a floppy disk. And also, why do they call it floppy disk when it very clearly was not floppy? It was not floppy at all. If you tried to flop that thing, it would break. It was stiff. That thing wasn't gonna flop. Floppy disk is what they called me in college. Dink. From people in high school to people with high schools. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. It was if you shelled it. I see. Hi, Rowan. Thank you. I hear games. Do you have games on your phone? Late dink. It's okay. You're the only one who dinked after I said it, so. Is this in relation to today's EU debate? What? Huh? We couldn't be further from that topic. I didn't even know there was a debate today. I don't know. I'm a filthy American. Blech. Blech. I don't keep up as much with the EU goings on. I wish I was European though. That'd be nice. There's a debate on SKG. I don't even know what that means. What is SKG? I assume a channel. Stop killing games. Oh, I've been hearing about that a little bit on Reddit. Like gamers' hopes and dreams need to rely on the EU. Because that would be a big enough thing for game companies to oblige, even here. Yeah, that is a problem. It is a big problem. For those who are confused, it's the movement to get video game companies to stop making their games unplayable. So like if they're online only and they shut down the server and you literally cannot play the game anymore even though you own it at a certain point, that kind of idea, right? So it's forcing game companies to not be able to do that. And the reason game companies do that is so that you just are forced to go buy the newer versions and spend more money. Not to take away what was paid for. Oh, is this the... What company was it? Was it Ubisoft? that was doing that, where like they would actually like take away your game if like whatever. What was the specifics on that? Leave it to Ubisoft, by the way. Leave it to Ubisoft. It's both, yeah. I've been more in tune with the like game server one, because that has actively hindered games I've played or wanted to play. And I've encountered that. Okay, that's the rest of the black wool I have. More black concrete, more walls. They did it with the crew? Yeah, I was playing the crew. And I stopped playing it a little bit before they did that, but I was like, dang. What the heck? I'll do 6 of these. Concord died a month after release because it didn't make profit. Well, as we all know, chat, the most important thing in this world is the satisfaction of the shareholders. The investors gotta make a profit. That's the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters. Alright, let's use those. Second Wednesday. All I can think about. Oh my god. Oh my god, hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, bear with me, chat. This is gonna have a payoff. I need to set this up, but this is gonna have a payoff. Hold on. That just made me think of something. I'm making a meme. I am making a meme as we speak. I'm loading GIMP right now. Okay. 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 Okay, hold on. I need this to be a lot smaller. This, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't show this on a family-friendly stream, but I'm about to. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Hold on. I need to make this more legible. I need to... And this one. I'm gonna post this in the Discord because I spent the time on this. I spent the whole 2 seconds making this. This is only gonna land with some of you guys. Okay. RJ said second Wednesday. And you know what my brain did? My brain did this. My brain did this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry, chat. Sir, a second Wednesday has hit the Twitch chat. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, dink. All right, let me save that. Hold on, I'm putting that in the Discord. Oh my gosh. It was too good. I had to actually make it a meme. I couldn't just tell you guys. I had to show you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. Posted. I was thinking Hobbit, but what about Second Wednesday until you said non-family friendly? Yeah. Yeah. I like my edgy humor. I like my edgy humor. That was too good to pass up. Too good to pass up. What happened to the third? There is no third Wednesday. There was only two. There was only two. I hear they remade it though. New Wednesday. My computer is updating. That can only mean good things, surely. Also, I have imposed the hobbits on their faces. True. True, but I don't know. My mind goes straight to the freaking George Bush meme. Two more to go on this run. We're getting there. I have all three of my devices in front of me for various things. The best way to do it. Oh. I'm getting salt poisoning from these pistachios. Dang, I thought I liked pistachios. How many have you eaten? There's never enough salt? Yeah, leave it to Girly Pump. 350 grams. Whoa. Maybe too political. I miss the good old days when Bush was considered a bad president. I give my left beep to have Bush back. Oh no. I hear you though. I hear you. When that was the standard for bad. Yeah, I hear you. It's so much worse now. There's a massive caked on layer of salt. I mean, is that a problem? Much pistachio, very salt. Yes. They're so busy worrying about iPad kids that they never stop to complain about the PC plus phone plus secret third option adults. It's okay though. It's okay. Because at least you're still not an iPad kid. If you like pistachios with your salt, no. Otherwise, yes. Yes, salt, says Girly Pop. Girly Pop has a salt addiction, a salt problem. It is, in fact, a tablet. The computer talk earlier reminded me that, that is 64 of God's own megabytes post. Wait, what? I don't know the post. Screen maxing, that's right. Screen maxing. I've got 3 monitors in front of me and my phone. I could use more screens. I feel like I could do better. I could get like Girly Pop's laptop. I could prop that open. That could be another screen. I don't own a tablet. But I could also get Girly Pop's Switch and I could just put that on. I could turn the TV on. Get another screen in there, even though it's behind me. I don't have a problem with salt, says Girly Pop. You have car salt. You have car salt. Salt you keep in the car. Car salt. That's not normal. Is screen maxing right now. Could go downstairs, I had the TV to fix, I have my Switch. Oh boy. The only problem I have with salt is not enough of it. Okay. Who doesn't have a salt addiction? I have one of those giant salt blocks that cows lick on my desk right now. Dude, Girly Pop wants a salt lick. Girly Pop actually, like, would get, like, a freaking salt lamp just to lick it. Salt to consume in a car. Yeah, car salt. What kind of car salt we talking? Flaky sea salt, yeah. Flaky sea salt. Don't say moo. Don't say moo because you want a salt lick. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Gotta get kidnapped or a giant block of salt now. Yep. If the kids can bark, why not moo? You know what? I can't argue with that logic. Double down on the moo? Oh my gosh. I think this has got to be like top 10 most unhinged days on stream. It's definitely up there. I think I have torches somewhere around here. Would it be better if I nade? Nay. No, it would not be better. This is the best chat in the business. You're my people. Yeah, apparently. Oh, jeez. I love that it seems like the more people we get in here, because we've had like 3 big raids today, the more people we get in here, the more unhinged it gets, right? It just fuels the chaos. You know? Whenever I say nay instead of no, my sibling says, oh no, Lycan is transformed into a horse. Classic. If I could slap my knee right now, I would. Unhinged, you say? People arrive? Oh, just in time. You know what would be so unhinged? If somebody donated to complete the goal. Whoa. That'd be so unhinged, chat. That's crazy. Computer updated. Let's see if it fixed the problem. Let's find out. am driving. Stop typing. If you're actively driving, stop. Stop talking in chat. Angie. It did problem fix. Yay. U-hauling? No, not U-hauling. JK, not a stereotype. Not in a U-haul, nope. Nope. Kidnapper left me for the day. Had to go do other things. Left me with all of you hooligans. But I like talking in chat. I know you do, but I think I speak for all of chat when I say don't type in chat while you're driving. Somebody will time you out with channel points just so you can't. You can just listen to chat. You can listen to their shenanigans. Non-crashing is preferable, yes. Okay, I am out of black wool. And walls. So now we need to go get more. Light this up real quick. Oh, there it is. K. And then Roan timed out. Girly pop. Rip. Rip, girly pop. Timed out anyway. Safety first. I just started work on my biggest Minecraft build yet. Ooh, fun. Okay, we need to go get some more wool. I'll keep those on me. More rockets. Even more rockets now, because I accidentally did that. Okay. That's good. Food. Oh, we need food. We're out. Alright. Alright, villagers. I need more barks. I have 2 screens. I can play Sims and Stardew simultaneously. Whoa. Why not throw Truck Sim on in there as well? Might as well at this rate. And then every time you get to a red light or a traffic jam, you can jump over to one of the other games. Oh my god, that was perfect. Whoa. Need more barks? Woof woof, I guess. Okay, thanks. Oh, hold on. Let me get these empty shulkers. Okay, black wool in here. Oh, that's concrete. Gray wool in here. Perfect. How backed up is the iron farm? I haven't been pulling out of here. Dang. I did get myself a big backlog, though. Never gonna struggle for iron ever again. For context, I hadn't built an iron farm in this world for the first, like, 10 years. Genuinely. Play Stardew when stopped at a red light. Talk about unsafe driving. It's okay. It's only Truck Sim. It's okay. Only Truck Sim. I have to count 384 blocks and then do it again in 2 more directions. No thanks. Have fun. Oh boy. we'll do about 6 of each of those. And then we'll do whatever that gets me. Hi, J District. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, that didn't get me nearly as much as I thought it would. Okay, we'll need a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's get some more walls. Beautiful, and now back to orange, but first, sleep. Loki, I want to make an entire sewer system in Minecraft. We did that in Season 7 of One Shot. We made a server-wide sewer system. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Good old sewer days. You guys remember all the armadillos in there? All the sewer rats? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Okay. Oh, they're not real. They're the schematic. They're part of the schematic. They were standing here when I took the schematic. Oh my gosh. I'm like, what is going on? They're actually in Green Hall. I was like, why can't I see their name? Really hope I don't miscount anything. You got this. You got this. I like to count using red and white wool, alternating every other, like a little key on a map or something. Because then I can count like by 2s or whatever. Oh my gosh. I just count using coordinates, shrug. See, but then I get confused because sometimes it's like, do you count both? Oh, like the start and finish coordinate? Do you have to subtract one? Like, that always trips me up. There we are. Torch right there. I was promised flying cars that would fly themselves 25 years ago. I need that to contribute to my phone addiction. Yes. Flying cars are always right around the corner, it seems, but I don't think that's actually gonna happen. I don't think that's realistically gonna happen in our lifetimes. Like, is it technologically possible? Probably. But that's not gonna be... There's gonna be other things that get in the way. At least if it does happen, it won't happen here in the States. Nothing ever happens here. Nothing ever gets done. Second Wednesday. I have to count by taking off my shoes and using my toes? Okay. There are companies working on flying taxis that are basically just giant drones. I used to think they were cool, and now I don't. Yep. Yep. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's going to be. It's not going to be flying cars. It's just drones big enough for people to fit in. Which, by the way, is just a helicopter. I'm already not wearing shoes. You give us that information for free? I was gonna say, yeah. It's a skateboard with propellers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. An autonomous helicopter, definitely just as safe. Yes. Yes. Surely. Okay, I just saw your text, Scrolly Pump. This is me telling you that I saw them, so that I don't have to reply. We're good? Smile. I lost count. Time to start over. No! Stream's too distracting. I want the Jetsons car that folds into a briefcase. I didn't watch enough Jetsons to know that that was a thing. That's crazy. Is it a suit car or a car case? Y'all are mean. I'm not driving anymore, by the way, says Girly Pop. Yeah, I can't believe you guys timed out Girly Pop. That was crazy. I have to go though, so goodbye, have fun. Bye, Girly Pop. Bye bye. We'll try not to have too much fun with that. Time to park. That's crazy. Why do you drive on a parkway and park on a driveway? Odd. That is odd. Really makes ya think. Don't have too much fun without me and dink when necessary. Yes, we do need to dink when necessary, when a good joke is given. When a good joke is given, we dink. That's becoming a thing. We should start doing the reverse. Nothing can go wrong. Surely. Also be putting more kitten pictures in the Discord. Yay, more baby kitten pictures in the Discord. Yay. Bye for real this time. Goodbye for real. Is someone not driving? Yeah. Not driving. Arrived at destination and had to go. Oh, I'm on a black wall again. And then we have like 2 more plots after this. And we'll have all 60 in place with time to spare. Beautiful, beautiful. 2.5 hours to do all these plots. Not too shabby. Should be enough concrete. Should be enough. Yeah, it is enough stairs. I will probably grab one more thing of walls. And we just need wool. What's half of 384? 192. I knew that. I knew that the second I read that. Surely. Confirmed, Area's a big nerd. Listen. Just because it's true doesn't mean it needs to be said out loud. Recently watched an hour-long YouTube video about how much autonomous cars suck, and I can't unlearn any of that. Yep. As a car person, I just am instantly opposed by default because I want to drive the car. That is what I enjoy. I enjoy driving it myself. Thank you. I don't want less control, I want more. That's why I want a Miata. That's why I want a stick. I got an email this morning that I have free full self-driving for the next couple weeks if I opt in. Won't happen. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for those of you guys who are willing to get in a self-driving car, more power to you. It ain't me, though. I also learned recently that Tesla's claim that their autopilot is safer than humans is total BS because as soon as the autopilot detects an imminent crash, it just turns off and they don't count those. Yeah. It's bad for a lot of reasons. Since it's Wednesday and all. Second Wednesday. Compared to some Uber drivers I've had, it may be on par, honestly. Oh my gosh. This is the final plot, chat. The 60th and final one for Orange Hall. Till the future time comes when it needs to be expanded. Hopefully not for a long time, however. Okay. Got those. So now, this is what we're looking like in here. And I think the next step we're going to take is to build up these inside walls on the backs of these plots and go from there. And then I got to do the like brick design thingy. And yes, Hoff is one syllable. Final Hoff plot. Do. Thank you, Junie Love. Okay, let's see. Different set of materials for this one. The fact that electric cars just become a death trap when they catch fire or crash is insane to me. Yeah, fire is not good in that sense. Put those in there. Grab these. Let me try to think. What are we gonna need? I don't know what that is, Dawn. I don't know what that is. It's kind of just everything. A lot of regular and regular stairs. And then we do some polished, some bricks, wall variants, and chiseled. So let's do... Let's do this. We'll do 2 stacks of those, 2 stacks of those, 2 of each of those. We'll do those. We'll do... We do need gilded. That I don't need regular walls. This and this. One of those will be the full blocks, and one of those will be the walls. And I do need to go make some more gilded, so why don't I take a bunch of those, and we'll convert a lot more. Fire is good in any situation. Yes. Summon. All you gotta do is mention fire. Alright, that will get us started. Oh! Oh, I nailed it! Oh my gosh! I've been waiting for that to happen. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. Okay, we need to do more things. We need a lot of these stairs. Like a lot of these stairs. Like even more of these stairs. Okay. And then I will put the 6 extra in there. And then we need a bunch of those. And I think that's everything. Is clipping turned off? It shouldn't be. Worked on yours? Maybe. It's fine to you. Alright. I'll take it. Oh, I do need regular walls. Shoot. It's okay. I'll have to free up an inventory spot and go grab some. Oh, and I need those. Well, actually, I'll do those last. That's fine. Thank you guys for the lurks. Those of you guys who are lurking. We just had a pretty big fire in my town, 2,100 acres. Oh my god. Luckily, it was at the edge of town and burned into an open area between us, and the next town over. Gotta love SoCal. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, you guys get a lot of fires. Not good, not good. Stay safe. Glad you're okay. Have they considered putting out the fires? I don't know. Oh, hold on. Do I have space? I do have space. Yay, let's go get some walls. Bloop. I have one stack there. I may as well go ahead and just make an additional. Have they considered adding more fire? Ooh, they do say fight fire with fire. Why don't firefighters use fire? Are they stupid? You fight fire with fire. Silly. Think. My daughter loves it because they canceled 4 days of school. Fire day! Oh my gosh. The modern snow day. Thanks, climate change. Now we have fire days. Whoa. Whoa. Some do, actually. That's crazy. And cool. Thank you for this information. Dink dink. Fighting fire with fire is actually a thing. Heck yeah! Let's go! Some firefighters fight fire with fire. Say that 5 times fast. According to the orders, all we have to do is rake the forest. Alright, everyone got your rakes? Everyone go find your nearest plot of forest and get raking. You control burns so there's less fuel if there is a fire that gets out of control later. Oh, I see, I see, I see. That makes sense, that makes sense. I only made it through saying it twice fast. I was wondering. Leaving the office and headed home. Drive safe. I just looked at the watch duty app, and there are a ton of prescribed burns in California. I don't know there were so many. The watch duty app is great if anyone is in a high fire area, by the way. Interesting. Good information for somebody out there. Oh, I'm on stairs. Okay, what do we need more of? Good on those. And use these to do the rest. Let's grab a couple more of those. Let's do another one of these. And then another half stack of those. I need to turn a lot of these into stairs. We'll do that. That should be good. I just realized I'm typing in a second acrylic tab. Somehow overnight, one of my tabs eventually rated in here, so now there's two. That's fun. Dude, raid trains are so cool. Because it's like, okay, I know I got raided by Dan and Hunt and Pixelriffs, but who raided those guys? And who raided the guys that raided those guys? Because every so often, a raid train will come full circle. And, like, I raid somebody who raids somebody who raids somebody, and then they raid me the next day. And it's like, oh, if you never change that tab, now you're back. And it's like, whoa, crazy how that works. By the way, chat, I am most likely going to alt stream today later on. I'm thinking. This specific train went Eric to Rosie to Coffee to Sizzle to Hunt. Oh, and then to me. Interesting. You know what would be really fun to do? One of these days, have like a bunch of free time. Sit down in a stream and watch the entire raid train happen and everyone involved. So you just start with whoever, you watch their stream, you raid, you watch the next stream, you'd introduce that person, maybe you already know them, you watch that stream, you wait for the raid, you watch whoever's next, and you just like see who all you get passed around to. That's me. I love that Sizz here. I found the raid loop happened significantly the most when I was watching Dame. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. There are definitely certain parts of the community that are always raiding each other. I feel like I'm part of that as well. If you end up on Minecraft, you'll be stuck there forever. Real talk. Imagine that. I'm on multiple different, mostly unrelated sides of the Minecraft community, and every once in a while, I'll see an emote from the other side, and I'm like right there. Have you guys encountered seeing any of our emotes in the wild? You're in another chat, you have no idea someone else that watches me is there? You get an acrylic emote in there? Found you through a Pix raid. There are so many entertaining people out there that you can find through raids. Oh yeah. Raids are the best way to discover new streamers on Twitch, both for the streamer and for the viewer. Raids are the greatest way to do that for sure. Most everybody who is a part of the stream came here from a raid at one point or another. I don't really watch anyone else anymore. I've noticed that's kind of a trend. Not with all of you guys, but with a handful of you guys. When you become, like, one of the main chatters here, you just kind of, like, this just becomes the stream for you. And that's really interesting. I've noticed that's happened with a handful of people. You're a part of multiple, and then you really got on green here, and now this is just your place. Which, like, I'm here for. By all means. Heck yeah. You mean you don't want your short-form algorithm to just serve you up random people who happen to be going viral? No, Smile. Out of smooth walls. Huh, weird. Surely. Tell you what, I don't need to carry this many things of Guild Blackstone. We'll do that. And then I need 2 of those. 2 of those. And let's see. I guess take that. Another empty shulker. Another empty shulker. Bunch of these. At this point, the only other person I'm subscribed to is just for the emotes like this. That's fair. That's fair. Good emotes are worth it. Okay, fill those up. We need a little bit more of those and a little bit more. We'll do a whole stack of those. That'll be good. And then walls are good. I'll just go and add those in there. We need stairs. Another thing of chiseled. More stairs. More stairs. More stairs. And the rest can be normal blocks. There we go. Oh, maybe I should have brought extra polish walls, because I gotta make up for all these ones. Okay, got those. I'll just make a couple extra, make sure we don't run out. How many? Let's do 16 more of those. Unlimited capitalism potential. Thank you, Lemon. Something like that. Sounds about right. As you all know. As you all know me. The biggest capitalist on Twitch, right? Of course. I'll see a live notification, and then an alt acrylic notification pops up, and I'm like, nah, go watch my favorite person instead. Stop. Oh my gosh. That's me. What the heck? It's like, I know this topic came up recently too. It's just so hard for me to wrap my head around being like anybody's favorite creator. I think part of that is just how much of an issue I have with like viewing myself in a positive light, but also I think another part of it is just never feeling like I've never been confident enough in my own ability as a creator to feel like I was good enough to be anyone's favorite, you know? Like, I'd be good enough for people to watch, but I don't know. I've always kind of had that in my mind where it's like, oh, there's so many people who are more entertaining or funnier or better at building or whatever. I relate so hard, but also you're wrong. I think you're pretty cool. I don't have a specific favorite, but you're up there. What the heck, dude? This place is chill. I'm glad this place is chill. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm definitely not the creator who is or ever will be like off the wall crazy energy and you're like screaming all the time. That's not me. Never has been, never will be. Definitely a lot more chill, a lot more laid back, a lot more listen in the background type vibe. Just hang out. It's more of a hangout than a show. I feel like with streams, it's kind of, you know, it's one or the other. It's a hangout or it's a show. And we're definitely like 100% hangout. Because I don't cater my content or make my content around like being an entertainer per se. Like obviously I like to crack jokes and be funny, but I also like to just hang out and talk and have company while I build stuff, you know? I keep checking the time because it feels like it should be 3 p.m. already, but nope, not even noon yet. I know, it's so much nicer when I go live early. I just need to start waking up at a reasonable time and not sleeping in so much. That's a good thing. Which part is a good thing? I like the chill streams, a lot less overstimulating than VC or loud streamers. Yes. I also get overstimulated by loud streams. So chill streams are a good vibe. Unfortunately, most of the viewership is in the side of streaming that are shows. Off the wall, crazy entertainment. That's where most of the viewership is, so. I've always struggled with like accepting that and reminding myself that that is going to be a part of why like stream isn't bigger than it is. Because at the end of the day, what I do is fairly niche content. In a very oversaturated game category too, at that. Which is a double-edged sword. There is endless viewership in the Minecraft category, but there are also endless people streaming and eating into that, right? So it's like, I guess that potential. You can be entertaining without being an entertainer. Bars. Is that where you think I fall? I don't consider myself an entertaining person. But for ease of explaining what I do to people who don't get it, I have previously described my line of work as an entertainer. To people who don't know what Twitch is and how it works. I get more time in stream. We do love that. Some of us prefer chill streams, yeah. Not being screaming maximum energy is a good thing, yeah. Another streamer I watch says this is just chatting. This is a just chatting stream with Minecraft in the background. I feel that applies a lot here too. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I feel like this stream is at its best when people are talking in chat, for sure. I feel like the best streams we ever have are the days where there's never any down points and there's always conversations going on in chat. Because I'm not the type of streamer who can carry dead space where like I don't have something to bounce off of. My brain doesn't work that way in the same way that I can't carry a conversation in person. Which is why I surround myself with yappers. Right? Because I am not a talker. I am a listener, but if I got other people starting the conversation, then I can roll with that. And then you can get me on a you can get me going with that. I just can't do it myself. So like when chat's really quiet, I feel like stream suffers for sure because I'm not good at filling that silence without something to bounce off of. Multiple roads lead to Rome. Okay. I think you're very entertaining. Just inherently funny in this chat is also the most close-knit I've seen. Is a killer combo. Yeah, this chat is definitely the tightest-knit chat that I know of. Or that I have seen or been a part of. It's insane to me that I could just disappear off the platform for 3 entire months and still have all of like the core of you guys showing up after 3 months, ready to just jump right back into everything. And the fact that so many of you guys have become friends with each other and that kind of thing. Like there's so many cool things in regards to this community. Love this community. It's great. I think that's our strongest. That is our strongest. That's our biggest strength. I think is the community itself, and like, it's. I like it that way. I'm trying to think of how to explain this. I like it that way. I can definitely see how our biggest strength isn't for everyone, because not everyone cares about like how strong the community is or how close they are or whatever, right? So it only really applies to like certain people, which again is like, oh, we're kind of just niche content. Like what I do is not for everyone. The stream is not for everyone. But I think it does mean that when you find like-minded people who enjoy that kind of thing, they're a lot more likely to stick around. So it's kind of like there's a good side to it, an upside and a downside to it, I guess. And also, it's something that we may very well have to think about in the future. If the stream grows to a certain level where it becomes hard to keep up with chat, and this is something I've talked about before multiple times, but like, what would we do when we get to that point? How would we handle that? Because I don't ever want to get to the point where I can't keep up with everything in chat. I don't want to get to that point. I want to be able to talk to every single one of you guys. I don't want to become the stream that, like, you hope your message gets read, right? I don't want to be that stream. And so, like, what would we do in that case? Because I think that would be really important to me. We would definitely become the slow mode chat that a handful of creators do. And there's been times where, like, we had enough people consistently that I considered putting a slow mode on, but We shall see, we shall see. I mean, it would be a good problem to have, right? Getting to that point would certainly mean that we're doing really well. Really glad I found some chiller streamers to watch. Heck yeah. Love to vibe to Minecraft with my closest friends. Heart. Gotta run for therapy. 07. Oh wait, let me see what Sabi said. A long time ago in 2020, I was in a creative rut but lockdown, so I decided I was going to stream Minecraft, but then talked myself out of it because I'm not a yapper, and at that point, I'd only seen high energy talking. Spoiler, I decided not to stream it, just be a chair. Right, I gotcha. And then you found the chiller streamers to watch. Yeah. You're like a slightly more energetic Joel Dugan type streamer. Okay. That's fair. I'll take that. That's a big compliment. I love Joel. He is great. I'll take that as a compliment every single day of the week. You've cultivated a community of like-minded people that entertains each other. It's really interesting that the community is so diverse but still so tight. That's hard to do. Yeah, that's a really good point. And, like, it comes up a lot. Like, we are a very wide range of humans in here. Like, age range, right? Like, the youngest viewers to the oldest viewers are separated by, you know, 50, 60 years or whatever. And, like, that's just normal for our stream. Combined with the fact that, like, 3/4 of our viewership are just generally queer people of some sort or another, right? Which I feel like adds a lot of, like, flavor to it. And on top of all of that, how long I've been streaming, right? I've got people who've been here for all 6 years. I've got people who've been here for, you know, a week. All kind of coming together. People from different categories, back when I used to stream variety. People for Minecraft. It is such a crazy collection of people. We'll form an orderly queue. Plus your playlist is banging. Let's go! I would say better off not naming other creators in terms of, like, people you don't watch for whatever reasons. Probably better off just to not name names in those situations. Completely off topic, but I just found Stardew Note that says Elliot is a bit floppish and melodramatic, but he does have a nice chin. He does have a nice chin, that's fair. Harvey's really anxious and weak. Same here, brother. Leave the guy alone. Yeah, that's fair. I ate a sushi burrito for lunch. It's like regular sushi, but not cut into tiny pieces. Delish. I have not had sushi, and you'd be hard-pressed to get me to try it. I would do it if it was like a California roll. If the fish was cooked, I'd try it. Normal sushi, no. I don't think you could get me to try it. Hello, Stardash. Welcome in. How are you doing today? How's it going? Are we gonna have enough walls? I hope so. Somebody else is mowing the lawn now. Neighbors or Grandpa doing the backyard? I don't know. I thought I heard the lawnmower explode earlier, so I'm confused. Crab, shrimp, and veggie sushi would be fine then. I would never eat shrimp. Nope. Couldn't pay me to try it. Actually, you could, because everyone's got a price, but it would take a lot. Explode? I'm just being dramatic. If you're in a nice crab salad in it with some carrots and lettuce and eel sauce. What the heck is eel sauce? How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I am doing good. I'm really happy about something that happened recently. What about Walmart? Who mentioned Walmart? I don't eat anything from the wet. I also don't eat anything that came out of another animal, says Big Tasty. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. $1,027? Would I eat shrimp for $1,027? Yes. If somebody donated $1,027, I would get shrimp and try it on stream. I wouldn't like it, and it might make me vomit. But I would do it for $1,027. Okay, we need to go through. I just want to do all of those brick things at once. I swear I heard Walmart. Well, no Wally World this time. Like the real builder. Like I am like the real builder, or is that like a person that you're talking about? And are you asking if I like them? Oh geez, okay, whatever. I need 4 stacks of each. I probably need 5 just to be safe. And then I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I ever become a millionaire, we'll have a stream where I just pay streamer to eat foods she refuses to try. I'm down. Deal. Deal. You built all that? I did build all this, yes. I can't eat seafood for sensory reasons, and I have moral objections to foods based on baby animals. Okay. Yeah, my biggest thing with like sushi, shrimp, etc. is the it's more texture based. Why I won't eat it. More sensory based. If I ever become a millionaire, I'm moving to Germany and kidnapping streamer. Deal. Deal. Now you have to. Now if it happens, you have to. No getting out of it. Wait, if you kidnap streamer, but there's already somebody called kidnapper, what does that make you? Thank you guys for the lurks. Anyone who's lurking, don't forget chat. Nowadays on Twitch, if you are lurking in the background and not a chatter, make sure you type !lurk around once an hour or so whenever you think about it, because your view will stop counting if you haven't talked in chat for long enough. And don't ask me why it works that way. Listen. I just work here. If it were up to me, we'd still have hosting, but here we are. Twitch hates lurkers. It's true. That's true. Proven fact. Hosting is a throwback. Yeah, it is. For those of you guys who weren't around this stream back when hosting was a thing, I used to run this thing because when hosting existed, I had this running theory that was unconfirmed, but we kind of confirmed it in this chat, that the more people hosted you, the more your stream got pushed in the recommended feed to other people. So what we did was for every 8 hosts, we would do a marble race. And we would routinely get like 40 or 50 people hosting the stream at the time, because this was also around the peak of our viewership. And do a bunch of marbles races every day for hosting, every 8 hosts. I remember one day we got up to like 64 and we had to do 8 marbles races. That's crazy to think about. 64 individual people hosting the stream. Crazy to think about. But those were the good old days, and then they got rid of hosting. I have vague recollections of this, yeah. I grew up with the rule of you have to try food before saying no, but if it turns out I don't like it, I never had to eat it afterwards. Thus, my liking escargot, shark, and never touching anything with molasses. Fair. Pretty sure I found you in the shorts thing Twitch has now. Interesting. I have like, I guess, would it take like any clips ever, I guess? I don't know how that works. Molasses is a disgusting taste, I agree. Fantastic interaction metrics, yes. Ooh, speaking of metrics, we haven't looked at views by country in a while. The, like, previous 30 days of viewership country to country. I'd be curious to look at that again. And we need to get more stuff anyway. Hold on, let me find that. I like to look at that every so often. Is it in stream summary? View details. Views by location. This is for today. Can I go and do last 30 days? Overview, 30 days. Discovery? Views from channels. Views from tags. Views by location. Show more. Okay, so in the last 30 days, 52% of our viewership is from the US. 11% from the UK. And then we have 5% Canada. 4% Netherlands. 3% Germany. And then we have a handful of 2%. Finland, Sweden, Australia, Denmark. And then the next ones at 1% are Philippines, Norway, Poland, Brazil, Russia, France. Those are the first times I've seen Russia or France show up. I have not seen those show up on my, or Philippines. I've not seen those show up before on our view by location. That's interesting. Views from outside Twitch. I have 6 views from hermitcraft.com. Huh? That's crazy. What is the context on that one? They got to the stream from that website. How did they get to this stream from that website? Filipino here. You might be the 1%, imp. You might be the 1%. Alright, chat. Scour hermitcraft.com. Find out how people got here from Hermitcraft. Jamal, maybe? I don't know. Is Jamal on there? I also didn't know they had a website. Okay, we need stuff. We need stuff. We need these guys and onto the server for tours, might I assume? Yeah, I know he's been there for tours. Yeah, they love Jamal. I remember watching the first First time he went on. Has he been on there multiple times? I remember watching the first time. That was so surreal. That was so surreal. Especially because he got to hang out with B-Dubs for a while. And B-Dubs is both his and my, like, Minecraft idol. That was so cool to watch. And we'll do these. Hermitcraft.com to pics from the Hermitcraft recap to you. Well, it says it's from the website, so I would imagine it wouldn't count multiple steps. I wonder if it would count going from the website to the stream, just like if you have a bookmark or something, or like if you just went straight from the website to the stream on your own without a link. I don't know. Family recipe for molasses cookies that the rest of my family loves, but after making those cookies for the first time with my aunt, I learned that I can't stand molasses. Oh no. Literally never clicked a YouTube video so fast, my jaw was on the floor. Oh my god, it was so great. In high school, someone brought coconut water to try, and I didn't like it, so the can was passed around the class so everyone could try it. Whoever liked it could have it. I made sure I was the last person, so when it got to me, I sat there sipping it with a straight face. I finished the can, which was still mostly full, and someone asked if I liked it. I looked them in the eye, said no, and got up and threw the can away. Dang. That's so metal. Leave it to RJ. That's awesome. And nobody messed with RJ ever again. That's so interesting to look at where like our viewers come from. Hold on, what other interesting information can I glean? I closed it. Hold on. Let's go back and take a look. What other fun information can I see here? Engagement. In the last 30 days, we have averaged 43 viewers. We have had 5,515 unique viewers. Channels I share viewers with. I share 33% of viewers with Viper, 33% with Altcrilic, whoever that is, 27% with Bloom, 26% with Zesty, 25% with Gutty. The most used emote is Vroom, Acrylic Vroom, and followed by Dink. What else is in here? Who's Viper? Is it possible it was through clicking the Hermitcraft Twitch and then you appeared as one of the Hermitcraft viewers also watched? That is I know that's a thing. I don't know if that would count towards the information I was looking at, but I do know that's a thing. Which is cool that I'm in that like subcategory. That's really cool. Views from Twitch. Other channel pages, 51%. That's like raids and follow notifications, I guess. Browse page, 3%. Followers, 32. Other 6. Homepage recommendation. Interesting. And I can even see impressions. Interesting. Views from channels, 10% from Jamal, 10% from Viper, 9% Pixariffs, 7% Hunt, 5% Benji. This is the last 30 days. And Rise EK, and so on. I have 8 views from the VTuber tag, 5 from the trans tag, which gets the most impressions by far, and then 1 from the English tag. I have 8 views from MSN.com. I have the 6 from Hermitcraft.com. I have 4 from MultiTwitch. I have 1 from a freaking school's website. So you guys are definitely clicking into stream, like someone's clicking into stream out of their school website. I have 3 from Google, 3 from YouTube, 2 from Streamlabs.com. Interesting. It's a .edu. I'm not gonna say what. It's a .edu though. That's funny. That's fun. Funny. Okay. What else can I find in here? What else is in here? What other stats? Interesting. Stream summaries. That was all the interesting information I saw. Whoop. Hold. That was a late reply. Well, I'll tell you what, chat. We are 3.5 hours into stream. And from the start of stream, we did all 60 plots. We did the entire inside walls there. Or at least that bottom part. We're gonna have all of the top thingies, whatever these are called. I have all of these down on here. That's a lot of progress in one day. That's pretty good. Oh. Shoot. All of that, and it's only 1:24. I really do enjoy going live a lot earlier in the day. I need to make an effort to wake up earlier. That is a lot nicer. But in the moment, sleep is so nice. You know? Clicked on the wrong option for my level 10 mining skill perk while going back to my game monitor for the other one. Time to do that day again. Yep. Sleep is nice. Sleep is never nicer than when you wake up and you just feel like rolling back over. So hard to fight that urge. Should I voice act right now? You should do whatever your heart desires right now is what you should do. Dude, I need to get back into Stardew one of these days. One of these days. Oh, I am once again out of bricks. Hold on. I can do this. Which will work fine until I run out of slabs. Alright, final line of these. And then from here, we'll probably continue working on these two walls right here, because they go a little higher up. to support the banners. These are always so much longer than I am expecting them to be. Okay, and we'll see what this does for us. That's probably enough. I guess I don't have easy place on. That would have been easy to mess up. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Got this all up to here. So now we'll go up to that point. So we're gonna need... I mean, really it's a lot of the same thing, except we don't need the fancy walls anymore. We just need normal. The rest of it's chill. Okay, I think I can remember that. Gym time, aka SAS, but with a barbell. I can see it. Understandable, carry on. Okay, we got plenty of those. Make sure to get a little bit more chiseled. Let's do... Probably done with those slabs. And then... Don't think I need those. I know I don't need the fancy walls anymore. Oh, that was the wrong wall. Okay, empty shulker. And then this guy, let's do another thing of that. We'll also do a little bit more there. Let's do a little bit more there. I mean, we need both bricks and polished. We do need regular, we need stairs. I think that's everything we need. Let's find out. Oh, and I still gotta do those campfire things. The amount of times I'm about to fall down here. Actually, wait. I'll just use uppies for this. So much better. Those will be part of the light, so I'll wait to do those. So we'll try to get all these done as well today. And that'll probably put us at a good leave-off point. That's gonna be feeling so nice when this Hall of Fame is done. After the amount of time we've spent on all of these details. Tell you what I need to do. I need to do another backup of the world, and I need to specifically back it up on the cloud. It's been a while. Different song. Four more on this side. I'm gonna hit that soft rectangle. Is that your way of saying bed? Enjoy your soft rectangle. Alright. 14 done, 14 to go. And I think back when we were collecting blaze rods, I accounted for each of these hallways as well, so I should have enough brewing stands. Out of walls. Alright. House tour time. Ooh, good luck. Let's top all of those off, and stairs are good. Maybe one additional. And then chiseled, I definitely need more. And then we'll do 3 things of walls. And I guess we'll keep the rest like this for now. Another empty shulker. I'm gonna have to go AFK the gold farm. That jump scared me. Oh my god. Did not expect to hear Jamal do that in my ear. Thank you, Ginger, for that sound alert. I should make that cost more. That is so loud. Wow, that gave you a heart attack. Oh my gosh. Jeez. So glad I caught that before I left. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy, it has been quite a day. It's only just finally now calmed down. Good thing I'm not still timed out, I guess so. See you in a bit if you're still live. I probably won't be. We'll see. Guess it depends. Become hydrated. Oh, I ran out of my drink. Shoot. Okay, I'll get a new drink. No chance. No chance I'm standing up. Veto. So you don't have to sit down when you return? Yeah, real funny. Real funny, this Ginger character. What the heck, dude? Do I look like I want to stand up right now? Hold on. Hold on. Refund. Alright, drink of choice. I have a Mountain Dew Voltage. Crisp. Very good, very good. I got, I don't usually drink this. I got a case of it when we were at the store last time because I was like, oh my god, they have a case of Voltage. When I was a kid, it was like all I drank. It was like the only thing I drank was Mountain Dew Voltage. I would go through like 4 cans a day. This is back in like 6th grade. Very young. And it was what I lived off of. And I hadn't had it in so many years. So many years. So I was like, you know what? For old time's sake, for some nostalgia, let me get a pack of this, and it has been a nice little nostalgia trip. I'm not gonna get more. I'm not really a blue raspberry person these days, but it is a nice little nostalgia trip. 4 cans a day, yep, as a kid. Yep. I was enabled big time. There is a new RS wagon at the parking garage at work now. Interesting. Yeah, I figured it was an Audi. Okay, so this is how far we are in orange. Everything above the floor we did today so far. Making good progress. Making great progress, even. I think my heart would explode if I drank 4. No. These are soda. Mountain Dew Voltage is just soda. It is not an energy drink. Nay. Murdered out with black with a roof rack. It looks great. Ooh, I bet. Heck yeah. Okay. Alright. So, let me see here. We're gonna put normal blackstone back in there. I'm gonna put all of this back in here. That one, and I'm going to be gold farming it up again. So let me take these. Empty shulkers, and I don't know why I heard monster in my head. Yeah, no monster. Still has caffeine, but a lot less than energy. Yeah. How much caffeine is in this? Whoa! This stuff's got 55 milligrams of caffeine. Holy! I was drinking 4 cans of this stuff at friggin' 12 years old a day. That's a little over my 1 energy drink a day I do now. Plus, I already had 200 milligrams today, so this is going to make it 250. And I guess it has been any day that I've had this stuff with an energy drink. That's interesting. 55. That's a lot for soda. That's a lot for one thing of soda. Interesting. Huh. Anyway. Thank you for the bunny anniversaries. What was I doing? Oh, we need a thumbnail for the VOD for today's stream. And then I will go to the gold farm, and I will log out because I need to make a backup of the world. Because it's been a while. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong button. Okay, I want to look up here. I want to zoom in. I want to turn that off. And get uppies in here. And we'll go there for the thumbnail on the VOD. Very nice. And Alright, thank you, uppies. Got my shulkers. Everything else should be good. Alright, cool. My Diet Coke is 46 milligrams of caffeine, and this is one of the tiny bottles. Oh my gosh. All of us just now realizing how much caffeine is in soda. I was in quizzing as a teen, and we had to be the first to stand up to answer the question. My brother was my coach and gave me 2 monsters, 2 coffees, and a Coke before one of our competitions. I think I remember you telling me this story, which is insane. Insane. Probably effective, though. It worked, yeah. I would imagine. Okay, so I need these to be ready to carry some blackstone. Beep, boop, beep. At least 3 per. And then I'll have 2 on one of them. That's fine. Okay, and then I'll be ready to run this after I back everything up. So from here, I will pause and do all of that stuff. So let me go here and do that. Next to the game. And then let's find a raid. Let's find where we're going to send you guys today. That time of the day again. It's actually weird because I'm pretty sure yesterday I went live like at this time. And so now we're ending the stream at this time. What a difference. What a difference a day makes. One time I drank 3 shots of espresso and had nightmares the whole night. I bet I'd be crawled up in a corner somewhere freaking out if I had that much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where to? Where to today? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. This looks fun. This looks like some fun shenanigans. Alright, chat. We are going to go on over to our wonderful friend Maggie, who is currently on a server with some lore, a lore server with other people, and lore is happening right now by the looks of it. I'm going to send you guys over there. Don't expect Maggie to acknowledge the raid because it looks like there is something happening, but we'll probably be distracted and busy. But anyway, we love Maggie around here, one of my favorite people on the internet. longtime friend of stream, one-shot homie, all the good things. We'll send you over there. Nothing but good stuff to say about Maggie. But anyway, chat, thank you so much for hanging out today. I appreciate you guys. It was crazy. It was chaos. But it was fun, and I also appreciate all the stuff towards the Cargill and everything in between. Make sure you guys got your raid messages ready. Make sure you see the raid up at the top of your chat. Make sure all of that is good to go. And on the topic of raid trains, enjoy wherever you get sent after Meggy and beyond. For anyone who's going to keep that tab open, take a note of it. Let me know on the next stream what this raid train turns into. We'll see. But anyway, goodbye, chat. I think I've covered everything. I won't be live tomorrow, and we'll see beyond that. Thanks for hanging out. Come on.